now it says excellent. Excellent, nothing dropped. Okay, so using Twitch as an excuse to work on my game and not really mess things up. I don't know why it's lagging like this. Let me see. I'm gonna do auto. No, I don't want that. I don't want that crazy of a thing. Maybe reflections low, medium. Near. Okay. I think it looks better in game actually. Hopefully, yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. So because I'm streaming, I think it's taking a bit of because I'm streaming, it's taking some performance out of my computer, I think. I'm gonna stop the preview here. I'm just trying to figure it out, okay? I wish I could do it like this. Okay, great. Feel like it should. Okay. So where was I? Okay, so basically right now I have this here, the missions and stuff. I know I had a bug yesterday, I think. Here it's a couple of features. Mission UI list order, page order. This would be like UI. Whoops, UI. I said we're gonna create UI. This is like pretty important. And then now is that I have a system where basically I want the, so for example this mission, entrance stairs, area name, okay, this is for the area itself, but this right here, it has a BPC mission, museum legally, it's there though. Yeah, so this mission for some got taken out. Where is it? You got taken out of its own. So every mission has a mission container. And it's gonna be here, I think. Entrance stairs. I'm kind of like reworking the mission system pretty much is what I'm doing. So okay. Here's what I need to do. I need to so basically, like, let's say this object right here, what it does is that it's a mission to complete it. What to do is it's gonna set the mission data, which is good, but then it's gonna call. I'm rubber ducking for going to. I'm gonna announce that I'm gonna be streaming. Switch. Yeah, I sent it on the Discord. I'm like shy to share when I'm working on my game, but I guess that's the point of the Discord. Hopefully the stream health is okay. Hopefully working. I'm not too good at that stuff. So yeah, so basically there's this completed all this, and we data, right? So the data is gonna take missions. Where does it come from? BPC mission. So where do we get this? Missions. Ah, the container has its missions. Okay, so the from that thing. Yeah, so container has missions. Right, that's correct. And then so it does work. So basically here we have the first mission, which is get unstuck, and we see that it gets completed. However, we want a UI mission notification. So we'll pop in. So what we want to do is display notification. We're gonna do the sliding and that right now. I just want to make sure that we call it. So I think is in my game to, let's see, bind to, we bind it to something, or when we bind just check. One, I think, is for this to be bound to the all the update, right? Bind to call. Can we do that? Bind. That's the part that I don't get. Mission. Bind the update. Has that, right? Event dispatcher. So what are we gonna be? Because the thing is, I don't know what mission is gonna be, right? Okay. Like, not completely sure. So, notification here needs to be this bind. Let me go. What happens? Binding Unreal. Binding and unbinding. Okay. I have like this thing that I need to. Count the event dispatcher will have no effect if there are no events bound to it. Consider that each event dispatcher has a list of events associated with it. The way to add an event. Each event can only bound. But in the blueprint class, drag out to the bind. Bind. Okay, we bind it. Event dispatcher. By binding one or more events to the event dispatcher, you can cause all those events to fire once the event dispatcher is called. Okay. I want. Wait. By binding one or more events to an event dispatcher, so basically, dispatcher is this here. This guy, right? Calling, perfect. I'm calling it. Well, I think the mission list. Can I see the... No, there are no references to it. And there's no find references either. Ah, here we go. So, so am I binding it somewhere? This is debug stuff. I know that the mission list is somewhere, right? Event graph. It's not this one, it's this one. Mission scroll list, yeah, so that's the big list, I think. Event construct, event tip, construct. So where are we buying? Remember. So basically, we're involved in this. It's a lot of the lobby thing, so it's... Yeah, it's that one. Maybe in game mode when I added. This is code that I had a little while. I just into work this part. There are sure a lot of squiggly lines. I know, right? Too many. Look at this. This is what I don't like about is I can't code. It's kind of hard to find stuff. For me at least. Work with it. That. But just make sure here. So list, I know I somewhere around. Yeah. Mission list. Popular list. We're good. Or where am I? I can't find it. Alma, how's it? Who are you? Welcome to the stream, boys and girls. Haven't streamed in a long time. So basically, because I want to force myself to focus and like talk the issues of the game out. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out. God damn it. Making games. You know what? I don't like making games anymore. It's just too much work. Here. Initialize mission entry text. So I have the mission data and update UI. To so what event am I binding? The initial mission entry text. I don't know what I'm doing. But where is oh. Populate mission list. Switch it. When basically I'm hey Jim, how's it going? What I'm trying to do right now basically is, so in the game when there's missions, right? There's missions that are like in a list here that are not going to be shown like this. Some of them are going to be secret, some of them are not going to be secret, but there's stuff that you have to do. The titles are not set. So the visuals of this UI are not set, but basically let's say when you start the game, you only have this mission, right? Like this is the start of the game, you're stuck here and you have to move and you get unstuck, right? And you see the mission there, it gets completed. But basically I have to press Q to see it, right? Which I don't want. So this is like the tutorial stuff, right? So say I break this, which is one of the missions, which is like break art. I wanted to show, so you see there it says break the rules, basically because the mission is to break the rules, which says here, yeah, that's it. That's exactly the reference. It's I think the piece is called The Comedian. So you see there it says do not touch. So you break the rules, you touch it. There will be a little pop-up that'll show up. And that's what I'm trying to do. The thing is, I don't want to duplicate the missions between two different UIs. I want to use the same data, which is a list of data. Basically, how it is that every area has something that I call a mission container. So let's say here, there's a mission container, and it has a list of missions that are populated at runtime, right? Like when you start the game, they're populated. So here, for example, here there's 2 elements, and they're objects called BPC missions. And when you go in here, you can see that the mission is called Paint Your Canvas. Right, so all of that is populated dynamically, because what I want to do is, let's say if I want to create a new mission, I just create an object and I add a BPC. And then I can author the mission here, just like, I don't know, and then I do like example mission, right? And then if this is correct, it'll be somewhere in here, I think. Is it somewhere? Did I forget something? BPC mission. Name, Interesting, it didn't work. So I guess it's not. Entrance stairs, container. Let's do initial force mission container to see if it works. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, I guess I wasn't seeing it. Yeah, so you see I can add the missions there, and then I can just work within the mission. I don't have to like go crazy with it or something. So that's how the missions work, basically. But now, and Emmy, that's what I'm working on. That's the short answer for it. So once this object, and this is just for the example, I want it to, this is just like a test pretty much. I want this, which is complete mission, right? So it takes the mission data here, the BPC mission, and it does this. It does do complete mission, which is container already completed. Do this, which is go through all the missions in the container, check the name of the mission that we just completed, and complete. But at the same time, it does some. It calls. Where is it? It calls. Let's go back here. Okay, this here, the update UI, which the UI, for example, here in mission entry, I think there's a bunch of different stuff, right? Like a check mark and changing the name if the name is secret, a bunch of stuff like that, because there will be like secret missions and stuff like with question marks. That's what it does. But then I wanted to show the notification. That's the I do. So basically, this thing right here, which the slot, the notification itself, right? Object. Hope that wasn't too answer, but you see a little moving make in my head because I'm trying to put the note into here, and I'm trying how I get it. Yeah, there you go. I'm trying to do this into this, but I'm not quite sure because I never know what BPC mission is gonna be. So if you have an idea of how to do it, let me know. I'm thinking maybe is can I bind to the update UI? I'm thinking maybe this. And then here it's gonna, maybe I'm getting my answer right. Let me just try notification, and I'm gonna call slide, let's say. I'm gonna create an event. Let's say notification. Update. Let's call it that, and update. What I want is for it to do this. So basically, I want this to be called. Still. So now, up on the left upper side, it should say hello when I do this. Okay, I think it's working. Awesome. So I think I got it. I also blueprints a little bit because I got used to code and I like code. I think it's easier to find, and on blueprints, this is like you try to do something complicated, it gets learning. Learning to do sharp is kind of hard. Let's just test this. So basically now when I complete it, it should add. Okay, it added it. Perfect. So only wanted to add it. What we want is to set the text. So what we're going to do, set entry text is going to be what? Okay, so that's another thing. So, okay. I'm gonna, that doesn't evolve into this. I think the container is fine. Notification. So, new parameters. So we're gonna do, how do I get this? I guess a which is gonna be a v and guessing that this is what this is. Let me just version node, set entry text, new parameter, and here is also going to be mission. And okay. I think that at this point it's going to need a mission, so the mission should be this mission, I guess, the mission concerned by this thing. I'm not sure, that we'll see. Why is it not updating it here? Debug by just this. Okay, so it's done. Okay, I pass the thing here. Check my game mode. So I can never really how to pass parameter when binding an Unreal function. Payload delegates. Okay, let me just check. Can I pass a parameter when binding a function? But I don't know what the parameter values are going to be ahead of time. The parameter comes from the dispatcher. So I guess here, but the dispatcher can't take parameters. Can't advanced. Bind to event. When you broadcast dispatcher declaration, name of dispatcher mission data. Can I actually event dispatch? Picture from do complete mission. So I could, so I need to copy. So I need. I need things that I can signature from. I just want this destroy component, toggle active, set component, do complete mission. So what is do complete? Oh, so it's the function of PPC mission. Yeah, okay. So I'm guessing that here I need to create a function that passes something. Well, let me check how these works. Yes, dummy func to pass mission data. I just want to see if this mission. This doesn't seem right, but I just want it out because I don't know if this works. So here I'm going to copy the signature from do complete was function here. Okay, so pass. So the data that I'm going to pass is basically data output pin. Okay, yeah. So it's here. Here. Okay, so will this? I think we're missing. Wrong. Refresh nodes. Okay. Well, wrong event dispatcher refresh node. Okay, we're gonna just do what was it? Bind event to bind event UI, sorry, AI, and what was it then? Event UI and update mission. Okay, could this work? No, why not? Update mission is a, I'm guessing. Issue here. Why is that? Why does that not work? The function change the signature event of not much necessary. Sure. Oh, interesting. Not quite. And I can't. Why does it work though? Bind. Why bind it when it comes from that? So wrong event. Why is it wrong? Bind to event. So now there should be an error right now. Wrong patcher. What is? It says this means you don't know which instance you have to how to fix. Find the correct instance that owns the dispatcher. For instance, if you got mission complaint, you need to reference that component instance. Okay. What does that mean? It's the that called it called who has it actually has it. This is here though. Okay, kind of like disconnected. I don't know if the stream's still working or not. Okay. Just one sec. Yeah, so this, I don't know exactly what it means. Function match the necessary signature. The function does not match the necessary signature. Has the function changed? Okay. Function does not match necessary signature. Okay, let's see what the issue is. So here we have that. Here we have. Okay, it works here now. Works here. It doesn't work here. Dispatcher is not connected to blah blah blah. Okay, we're gonna try this. We're gonna create an event that matches the signature, I'm guessing. I think I didn't update one thing or something, maybe. Okay, it worked. Basically here. Okay, great. So get on stuff. It's not updating it though, but at least it's populating it. And yeah, well, there's no reason for it to populate because I didn't do anything. But and here, break the rules. Okay, so it's showing the right mission that I just did. So as the mission is completed, it seems to work. Let's see if I do. Maybe I'm gonna do an easy one. So that's cool. So it's showing the ones that I've been doing, which is nice. So we're getting somewhere. I'm gonna do, let's say, take a rest. Rest for a while. Okay, great. That counter needs to be higher. Why does it keep thinking that something is disconnecting? Okay, let's see. Do we have an easy mission here? Oh yeah, there's the be co-responsible mission. I guess that one is something. Yeah, that's why. Okay, great. So that works. So now what we're gonna do is work on. First of all, we need to make sure that when this happens, that the so is it not doing this though? Oh no, that's okay. Yeah, it is doing it. It is. However, it should also check mark, I think, or variable somewhere. But Unreal variable. Which variables? It's called check. Oh no, it should be here. Check mark. Check mark. Although I think there should be something here. Set completed functions. Does it not have functions? Update mission. We're gonna do update mission. Do this. We're gonna do this update, and it's gonna be this basically, right? Update the mission, right? Update the mission. We said the right thing, but I think even do something better, which is X or something. Let me see the functions that it has. Where are the functions? On let me see. Text. God. So I think I'm gonna update that. Okay, great. So this update should maybe have initial text. There we go. So I think it should work. Actually, it's gonna do both. Of course not. Because here I'm gonna make it VPC mission. Perfect. That should be okay, right? Okay. Mission data. Here, we pass this. That even? I've never seen this error before. Okay, awesome. It doesn't work at all. Okay, so why did that not work? Oh shit. I think it's not. I think initialize mission. We're gonna have a reference. Populate mission list. Initialize mission text. Mission data will be on right here. Okay, great. So they're there, and here it's not doing it. Okay, why? Output log, message log, none. Are you sure about that? Hip. Initial emission. With this one. Let's see. Okay, so the missions are getting there. Okay. I'm not quite. Oh, I'm not even passing the mission data, right? Thank you. Why is it not passing it? Pass mission data. It's okay. Mission, pass mission data. Mission up. Okay. So now I broke both, which was working before. Let's just. Okay, that works. Yeah, this is like not yet exactly what I want. want it to kind of be cooler when you detach from it, but in my part, it might. I think what I'm gonna do honestly is going to do. Why is that not working? 'Cause I'm not passing the right thing, right? I'm not passing the information that it needs. So thinking is here, function right here, I could pass data. When you're programming, honestly, person. Okay. So there, everything will be empty, I think. Yeah, so here, initialize list, initialize I think. So, okay, this part works, but now this part is not gonna work. Okay, that's good. Passing this yet. So, okay, so is it here? Where? It says none. So I wonder. And this, what, emission data also? Yeah. Emission data. I know. But that's good. And this is all just for a little notification that the player will get when they complete this. So at least it's being yeah, at least it's being notified. But here there is no information. Are there any other origins for the? It's really here. So we're gonna check where it's called and what gets passed to it. Okay, it's this. So here it says that. So pass mission. I know that update UI, update UI, and this guy right here. So container, and this is gonna put the mission. Why is it the same? Okay. Supposedly this should be something, right? Or so I thought. Past this. Makes sense, right? Does it? No. But this is a BPC, right? Yeah. Get mission, break, print. Bug this and see what happens. Get unstuck. Okay. Does get the right data, or at least from here. What I mean is that this is the right information. Reason it doesn't pass it to the notification. Let me see. Maybe is this happening? It is. It's just it says access none when trying to read property. So why? It's valid. Why is it? Okay, let's just do it. What happens? Just to like set. What is it? Get text. Get mission. I'm gonna do break. And break. I'm just gonna do it like this, just to see if it works at all. Remember if it. Okay, that works. Okay, so I guess that for now, I'm gonna. This is not good, but I'm gonna function, I guess, later. Why is it? But I do also update. Can I also do update mission maybe? That looks kind of weird. Okay. Hey, if it works, baby. Okay. Is it good code? No. Yes. Will I have to change it later on? Possibly. I'm just trying to get the system running, clean it up. So now what I need is to actually what I want right now is just the notification, and what I want is to create a new basically. So how do I do that again? Oh, I don't remember. Window animations, of course. And now I remember. Nope. Build animation in and I think am I gonna it's gonna be this guy. Is it gonna be the border itself? Yeah. Border. And then I'm gonna form my translation order. It's gonna be like this. Okay, so what I'm gonna do right now be funky, but we're gonna make it work. Okay, the y-axis though, not the x-axis. This is the right. I'm gonna do it like this. Okay. We're gonna do, and when it plays, okay, test that it works. We're gonna do this, and then in here, graph. We're gonna do add to viewport, and then we're gonna do is play animation itself. How do I play this animation though? Progress. There's that's not even like okay. Okay. That works. Technically works. And then we're gonna do like a finish ended. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do like event track, I think. Yeah, event track trigger. And in there, event. I'm gonna add an event here, and I'm gonna this animation right here, get back, and I'm gonna play it backwards. Let's see. Nah. Okay. Why did it not? Love it. Love it. Just love it. Love it. Was it outside? No, it did trigger. So why is it not doing? Who knows? Let's see. Normal loops. Oh. Knows. Frankly, who the heck knows? Okay. Let me try. Boom. Why is it not playing it at all? Sequence of pop in, play animation in reverse. It's not doing it. So here, you should play backwards. But I guess it's always playing. Maybe like doing that. I think it's always going to be like doing hello. Like it's always playing the other animation. It's playing and playing and playing and playing, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, great. So oh, okay. Okay, I know. We're gonna do playing forwards. Branch. If it's actually played, then play it backwards. If it don't do that, and now it's gonna work, I think. Boom. We got it. And now we're gonna improve the animation a little bit. So I think here we can or something like that. Oh, here. So what's the animation? I think the animation needs to be way shorter. Actually, why can't I make it short? Hello? Cool. You go like that. Okay. I was just feeling this part, but not. I feel like it just like way faster, but it's not. Can I not like? I thought I could make it bigger. No, that's not. I don't want it that complex. Where is it? No, it's not linear that I want. Sorry. But, okay, so here. God. I thought I could. The tangent, you can't move it. Okay. Is that complicated? Let me. Auto also. I just want it. Is there no preset shape? I'm gonna have... What I wanted is to start fast. This one. Oh, just get to start fast. And that's it. I don't want it to go above the initial. Okay. I'm obviously not good at animation. I don't need it to go like this. I kind of just want it like this, you know? I didn't think it would be this hard, but tangent, straight and tangent. Oh, are they? Simplify. Is this actually a thing that you can actually apply? Interesting. I didn't know that feature existed. So I thought the tangent here, we could increase it so that the... I don't want this part. Something like this. Okay, so why can't I make it? Oh. Is it because it is? Oh, this fucking guy. Okay. Oh, okay, that's why. Okay, but dude, god damn it. Okay, so this will. Oh my god. Okay. Gonna be that complicated, honestly. Okay. What I'm guessing. Should I just maybe? Yeah. That was good to me. Good-ish to me. Awesome. Okay, so this works good enough for now. Awesome. Awesome, dude. Awesome, dude. Open to what are you? Oh shit! What is this? What did that have to do with that? How did that get there? Sometimes in Unreal, it happen. They just do. Okay, let me give you a tour now. So this is the level for the demo of the game. Basically, as you can see, I started doing a lot of level design for it. There's missions, there's different activities that you can do. Oh, there it said break the rules, although that wasn't the right trigger. So there's different missions, like for instance, there's a mission here that's like kind of secret, but and it's kind of difficult. But the idea is to kind of like get in it. It's weird, but like it's kind of like basically pay your ticket, right? You go like, you can go like this and then make it turn enough. It's kind of annoying, but it's like a secret mission where it's like pay for your ticket. How do you do that? Well, you just make maybe like you need to pick up a ticket somewhere. So there's that. There's these tapes right here, which I'm gonna show you right now. Hopefully the sound works.
The Institute of Contemporary Forms, in association with the Krias Institute,
this is like a scratch voiceover.
Alvagnos, a retrospective. This audio guide is entirely optional, but we believe it will significantly enhance your understanding and appreciation of the works on display. The following commentary has been prepared in collaboration with curators and researchers to provide historical, theoretical, and contextual insights into the exhibition. Before you begin your visit, please be reminded that it is strictly forbidden to touch any of the artworks on display. Flash photography and video recording are also prohibited to protect the integrity of the works and respect the experience of other visitors. As you enter the exhibition, you may have encountered one of Varávla Alvagnos' seminal works, an oblong figure, understated yet evocative.
Okay, the subtitles are all broken right now. I don't know why, but I haven't looked at them in a while.
The piece bears a formal resemblance to the common Frankfurter, though its construction and placement invite a more complex interpretation. While the artist offered limited commentary on the meanings of the work, it has been widely regarded as a study in ambiguity, an exploration of selfhood and objectification.
I want a real voiceover person to do this. I have a lot of stuff to record still.
Quiet presence invites the viewer's projection to an unusual degree. Others have
so there's going to be these tapes in the game
that the piece activates,
which give you lore. They're optional.
Claim unverified by the museum and generally
but the goal is to build the story of the game.
Thank you for visiting our museum and wish
so I'm using the audio guides that you would find in a museum as a story, but also there's these things right here, which if you touch them, there's a bug there where the subtitles didn't go out. I guess they're broken right now. So basically the different paintings and works, if you touch the caption here, it shows you different things. And for example, for this one right here, which is a special one, it'll show you yourself basically. So let me show you the oblong sculpture, blah, 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 blah. So that's you. And it's the only one that's made in 2025, but the rest are like all through history. It's all the same artist that made all the works that you see in the game. And there's some lore regarding that and the museum. It's just, it takes itself very seriously, but it's not serious at all. Let me see right here. Rest for a while. So yeah, okay, cool. So and now I have a save feature right now, which basically I can press 6 and then it restores everything, but it's not restoring the missions, which I'm gonna do later. So there's little missions here and there, which I need to replug But there's one where it's like you can, so everything that you see in the game kind of, you need to make a mess pretty much, but you need to find how to make that mess, you know. But like this guy right here, you can start throwing down all the books. There's one right here, I think, where like you can, if you throw yourself into here, it should, when it's plugged in, it shouldn't crash, first of all. Okay, it should give you a mission also. There's one also with the ketchup ball. But there's a bunch of different things you can do over and over. The circles, you need to do them in a specific order. There's a lot of hidden stuff. I don't know why it's going so crazy like this. Let me just video graphics. Maybe this will work. So there's lore also in the museum itself, and there's unfinished stuff like this. There's going to be maybe like a map of the demo and little thingies like this where you can open the door. Then here the floor is wet, so slide a little bit, little works. It's going pretty crazy. Like, I think when I stream at the same time, that's trouble, which is not good because I need to make sure that people can stream the game actually. And then there's like this area here where you need to do something. So there's like these little interactable things that you can do. There also, there's a mission. There's a mission there too. So that's a museum so far. Here is a reproduction. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. The reproduction of the artist's workspace is where the artist would work. And basically you just travel around the game and visit the museum and do stuff. And there's some cool stuff, for example here. Whoops, I'm gonna try to make it there. You see, you can make it through the vent, which is open. And you make it, there we go. You go through the vent, and hopefully, if it didn't break, I feel like it broke. Did it? Oh, it broke. Nice. Awesome. You would, sometimes things break and you don't know why. You would go like this, and then you would get here. Oh shit. And then you would make it here pretty much, which is another room where there's a bunch of different missions. And then you climb here and you make it here, which is the beginning. And you have to use the lamp to get to the other side. If not, you jump and you start here. But at least there will be missions to do if you fall. And then as you, I think as you advance in the tunnel there, you make it here, which is shop. So at the beginning, it still needs to be finished in terms of level design, but there shouldn't be all that much to do here. So it is, but it's for the demo. So as you can see, this is very short, but it was a lot of work. A ton of work, sadly. So much stuff. And it's not even at the level that I wanted it to be, but it's something. And I like it. What else? Yeah, so there's a lot of little missions and stuff. So I want to make sure all the missions should be working. I'm gonna need some way to make it so that the game tells me if there's errors before I release the demo, but now I know that transition. Oh, maybe. I don't know. It's not the UI, it's just the transition. Okay. I hadn't seen that error in a little. Mission information we just did. Extreme mission list. Finish entrance, upper part, lobby and world. Save mission. Okay, so it's like great missions into save system. It's good. So all of this stuff is left to do. But I don't know if I'm gonna do everything. And also there is sound, basic effects and all of that of the game, which also need to be done. But I'm pretty close to done with the demo at least. But the thing is, like, if the demo is like 20% or 10% of what I want in the game, it just took me a very long time and it's a lot of work. So I'm gonna need to find a way to work. Now, there's a really cool game that I saw that reminded me of what I'm doing. I didn't know why, I think. Time flies. This game right here, pretty cool. And basically, the game was like stuff, right? So, like, honestly, so you see, I didn't know that this was the case, but then I was like, okay. But what's cool is that there's a time, and you have a lot. See, basically, they got for life the world, and then it is that amount of time. Locations, but you have to do little missions. I like the little, but they're unique, each of them, and that's work. So I'm trying to find a way to system. But this game is very cool. I love it, and I should get into dev. There's a lot of mini, and there's 4 levels. So I how long to beat time. Yeah, I feel like this could be my target here, like a good 2 hours with little thingies over here. I want to see the review. I want to go into the, where's the Steam page? Time flies. The reviews are really good. It doesn't have a crazy amount of reviews. So let's say 194 times 30 times, how much is it? Whoa, it's $19.99. That's pretty crazy. So it made about $100,000, like raw. Let's see this game. But that's what I mean. Minus 30%, minus everything, minus like a bunch of stuff. It didn't make crazy amount of money, but good money. But I'm sure that game took a low long time to minus the publisher. They have a publisher, minus the cost of like whatever they do. So I'm sure didn't. But it is, I think it's really interesting though for this game. It is great, honestly. I idea, and it's a very high quality game in terms of like the artistry of it and everything. But I think that it is $19.99. I am surprised that, in my head at least, this, because my game, I'm planning to price it at like $7.99. And I think my game has a more visual like thing of like, it seems to have, it seems like higher value. I think this is actually higher value, but it looks front facing. The core gameplay, as I said, it's like you go through, yeah, and you do like the missions, you know, where you do the little things that you can interact with and just complete, and you complete the, here's like this mission where it's like get unstuck, you did it, then it's like, then you can just go whatever you want, but then you have a list of things to do. It's like Untitled Goose Game and Time Flies, I guess. Initially it was going to be more like Getting Over It, but I didn't find the, yeah, Goose Game, yeah, exactly. Goose Game, but with platforming, I guess, and some jokes. But yeah, like as you enter this area, for example, it should show you like that you have new missions. Like, I think there's some messaging missing, or some stuff telling the player some stuff that is missing in the game to make it completely clear. Because to me, like when you start here, it says what you can do. Then, oh, you got unstuck. Okay, so I guess there's stuff that I need to do. And then here, maybe it could tell you, hey, like, take your missions. Well, there's some missions that I want to make invisible. So, for example, like maybe a mission called Jump the Rope, where it's all where it's like just like jumping over. Yeah, there is a ketchup bottle right now, and there's this fast food tower which you have to get up. There's this guy, you fall from here, so you see this, you have to climb back up and be on top of it. There's this area here, there's this tape here. I need to add a frying pan to this area right here for sure. Let me see if I have one. I'm using assets for the graphics, obviously, but let's see. Oh, frying pan. There you go. Whoops. Just see what it looks like. Yeah. So what do you think? What is missing? Is there some stuff that you would, that's not very clear, that, you know, how is it looking? I need some feedback. Drying pan? I wish, I don't know the real thing. I feel like a main mission. Yeah, I was thinking like the main mission would be to escape the museum or something. But it is true, like what's the main thing that you do in the game? That's a good thing here. I'm gonna write it. What is the main goal of the game? I was wondering. I was thinking more of like, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like like one of the first missions that you get is like, how do I do this? You know, like this seems like so big. Or it could be like an abstract thing of like being like, answer the question, what is art? You know, or some joke like that, you know, where it's like, maybe there's like a section here, like, you know how you have lobby or like the different sections of the thing. Then there could be one that is like conceptual, conceptual questions that are not attached to any area, but that are more like galaxy brain, artsy fartsy talk, you know. I'll be right back. I need to go to the bathroom. So like, yeah, like the painting game. I don't think the painting game is like the main mission of the game. It's just the it's gonna be like I wonder if the issue with the sound is the noise suppression. So the painting game is, it's just gonna be a mission. It's not gonna be like the core mission of the game. It's just gonna be a thing to, yeah, it's not cutting out, because one time I tried streaming and that happened. So I'm not quite sure. I fall away. Okay, so let me know, because I feel like sometimes it does cut off, and I wonder if it's because it's speaking or something. I'm not completely sure about it. I don't know. So yeah, so the painting minigame happens here, but I didn't integrate it yet. So you're gonna touch the paint and then you can paint in here. It's just gonna be one of the missions that you do in the game. So I'm trying to figure out if this right here, is it implementing, it is but object. So what? Okay, I think I need to custom, but let's see something. So here you see it's saved, and then if I go here, it's not saved anymore. So I need to figure out how to save that data, which shouldn't be too complicated, but I don't feel like doing it right now. So we're gonna do missions, I think. If you have any ideas, let me know. But like, I'm gonna show you, for example. I'm gonna show you, for example, this. As if the player. Let me see. There we go. The mission display stuff. Where is save stuff? It's gonna be like maybe load game or something. Okay, yeah. This is not me. Yeah, this is not my code. Reset config. Quick load here. Load. I think there's begin play maybe. No, for the player, I mean. No. Oh, last checkpoint location. So, I wonder if... I just want to be able to do this. Okay. It's resetting the entire thing. But anyway, so where I integrated the saving, and it just never fixed. I didn't need it when I was testing that, but now I do, so that's fixed. So you see, there's a lot of little things. You put something in and everything else breaks because you did the first thing correctly. You didn't think about all the other things that you need to think about, but like make it so that play from here works bug, I guess. Consider just for so okay. And some, I think, just do some level design. Cheap viewers. That's crazy. Awesome. That guy got banned. My first ban, I think. I don't know if that actually... Cheap! Yeah. I'm thinking about adding... let me see. I'm gonna copy this guy right here. This is just like a mission trigger. Let me see if I can do something about this. Basically, what I want to do make it so that the player I'm gonna make it so that if the player jumps above this, it's a mission, right? If works at all. Oh shit. Little guy right here. Like this, seeing if it works. So BPC mission, we're gonna do this, and here create a mission. It's like jump the rope, and it's gonna be in lobby mission container. Let's see if it works. Jump the rope. Okay, great. So I want to make it so that it works here and here, but then what happens if they jump one of these? Maybe I'm thinking. Maybe this one could be like. Annoying to not have this, but you know, just little things for the player to discover. Okay. And I guess I could do it over here too. Okay, awesome. I'm gonna copy this. So I have support for, let's say, if I add the same mission at multiple places, it'll actually counts for other ones. Should be good enough. Be good enough. I'm trying to add content basically into the game. If you have any ideas, I'm down to add them. So there's multiple missions here. So let's see if it just added it once. Oh, wow, okay, added it 4 times. Why is that? Let's check. I think I know why. I think I took out something. Where is it? Mission, event graph. I want to open this BPC mission very much. The BPC mission. So populate if it can add mission. Okay. So missions contain. If it doesn't contain it, add it. Why is it adding it? And we're gonna print mission. Show me all the missions that it added, right? Yeah. It seems like an empty one. No? Jump the rope, jump the rope, jump the rope. So why is it adding something that it already contains? Missions contains self. It needs to check if it contains a version of it, so not it. Missions that for each valid. If I break, get. I'm gonna cut this out. Break. The structure. This. This right? Not. Maybe I can't compare. Equals. Same? No. Equal. Not exactly. If it's not exactly. This is gonna be. Self. Break. Make it mission. Split structure. We're just checking it. False. False. Then we add. Okay. This work? Okay, awesome. So it doesn't work at all. Not only does it work. Contain. Mission. Okay. Get missions. Here. Okay. Not bad. Comparing self to every mission it has. If it doesn't add it. Not working. See if we're getting the right thing. Like, are we actually getting the names? Okay. So blah 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 blah. Mission target and mission container. So it's the mission that needs it, but I do for each mission. Container is valid. And then array element mission name. If the display same is different. Oh, it needs to be true. Sorry. Display this living in anything out of the container. The body. To the length. Let's print it. Seems like this returns VPC mission. We're calling it here. So current VPC mission. So we should be getting right. Does it enter print? Print string area name. Yeah. Okay, so it does know. Okay. So let's do this. Oh, if it's not valid, okay, so print has unvalid ones. Hello, 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 hello. Okay, so if it's not valid, I want it to print this, print what the object is. And yet it does. Okay. So BPC mission, if it's not okay. In string container. Okay. Containers have names. All of the containers have missions, it seems. Oh, 0. Okay, so this one has nothing, nothing, nothing. Entrance stairs has nothing. None of the... Because it's not getting anything, that's correct. Because it's not getting anything because of this here. So what am I doing wrong? The mission container has a mission. Good mission, dude. We're populating it. Why is it not working? So if it's not different, display name. Okay, access not. Let's see the ketchup. I wonder if the problem is that ketchup bottle, for example, is nowhere to be found. There's no container. This is the ordinary lobby missions. I'm gonna rename this. Objects of desire container. Entrance container, entrance stairs, lobby. Lobby forced. Container. Industrial. Events. I changed the names eventually, so that's why now I didn't know. So recycling bin. So I don't know why all my objects just got fucked like this. This one is called Ordinary and Sublime. Some of them just lost their missions for some reason. Rail 2, okay. This rail right here. This is a lobby, I think. Entrance stairs. Entrance stairs. book collection, right? So this is book collection right here. This guy right here is in Ordinary and Sublime. Then what else? Mission Trigger 3, Mission Trigger 2, okay. 2, 3. This one right here is gonna be in, what is this one called? Objects of Desire. Let's see what else. This one right here is gonna be in Objects of Desire. And then one more. It's gonna be book collection, which should not be called book collection 2, should be called horses collection, and it's gonna be in materiality, I think. So now so now it's still obviously, but at least there's, although I'm gonna do append, string append. Yeah, gonna be this formation. Boom, and it's gonna be like this. Great. Okay, so now this guy right here is gonna be here. The missions are being added. Pretty much broke everything. If I were to do this, it will add everything, right? No. It's not true nor false. Easy. That's just crazy. So we're not gonna print this. We're just gonna just add it directly. So we're gonna add mission to what? Let me see. Add mission to the mission container. So add to the container. Mission is this guy right here, right? Okay. Errors, baby. Errors, baby. So now we should remission. Or none at all. Adding any, I don't get it. Is it calling it? Calling it, okay. Not calling it because what? We're just never adding. Because missions is empty. What was I doing before? Is there nothing here? That's weird. That can't be true. What? How can it not? This is not new stuff. I have committed. I have committed before. I think Unreal wants to crash now. Flying now. Oh, I have committed this before. What the fuck? Can I go? Go through different versions here. Okay, it seems like there's nothing. Where am I calling this? I believe I broke this shit. Where am I calling it? Okay, I'm calling it here. So current mission, we're getting the BBC missions. I'm gonna populate it. So from the... Let me just see something real quick. It's not picking. Okay, great. Lovely. Wait a minute. Okay. So fire has empty, it seems. Let's see. Objects of desire seems to have missions that are just empty. Okay, solid as a rock is right there. Solid as a rock. And who has this? Okay, we'll take care of that after. We need to carry. So, okay, so we need to add the thing itself, basically, because I changed some stuff of how the mission works. So now, what I'm guessing is that we're gonna use, and then we can for each loop. We were doing before, I think. And then we're gonna do break. Then we're gonna do split, and we're gonna do different set. Get mission that break. This. It's like no text. Cool. Brand. If it's true, we do this. Or it's what we were doing before, sort of. So it's weird because if it's not equal, we have the mission. That not work. We have not equal to current thing here. We add missions in the container. Seems like this never runs or something. Mission is empty. Let me just clean a bit. Not this is I'm gonna do. Okay, contains the BPC missions. It's never adding them because can I watch this value? I want to watch this value and I want to watch. So then what happens with values? Can I see them at all? What's value? Okay, so there seems to be a debug. I want to watch this value in has no debug data, it says. Okay. Why? Run this. Yes. It does. Yes. It never runs this. Empty. But the goal to add. I'm not sure. Okay. Not working. Why not? Container has missions. Missions can be added. Missions is public. Yes. Or else we wouldn't be able to access it here. It's weird though that really weird. Because I'm like, so am I able to, for example, the name of the missions? Not at all. I'm never able to get anything. When I loop, I can't get anything. So this mission's just. Oh, maybe, actually, try to add it. So I will add it, except I will get mission. Here it's like contains item. Missions contains item branch branch. It do this. Okay, so it doesn't contain it, but it does contain it, you know. Okay, so once because this is not exactly the same object. Here we're gonna do for each this array element, get mission. And here we mission itself, and we're gonna do break. And here we're gonna break it, and we're gonna do equal exactly and equal exactly, and if it's false, I hate how when you add it gets all like this. Okay, so you go like that, down, something. Okay, so I don't know what this is gonna change. It's not gonna change anything. Okay. Change anything. So we mission. We do add unique. Maybe that'll work. Yeah, well, it'll still be unique, right? Because it's still oh, what the fuck? For the yeah, so why is it not working? Actually unique. So two. I think we need to intermediary array. I'm trying a new mission into our list, making sure it's not there. I can compare the name of the mission, but nothing else because it might be another object that contains the same mission name, but for the sake of the trigger, not that. Oh, I think I have. Because the mission is empty at the start. Okay. is it? Okay. So we set it to false. We check. Okay. It's true. It exists. If it's false, we do that. We continue. Continue. Just. Okay. Okay, great. That seems to work. Hey, Chan. My category as World of Warcraft. Holy moly! Is that on Twitch? Bruh, I'm not good at this. Okay, let me. I thought I did correctly, but stream manager. In a way. In a way. In a way, Warcraft is game development. Is it? What about YouTube? YouTube? No? What does it say? I don't know what it says. It's all good. How's it going? I haven't seen you in a good while. I'm going for MMO infrastructure. It's the sausage infrastructure. Okay, so I think I fixed it. So okay, so now let's see if I can still do the missions, basically. Awesome. And can I do it here? Jump the rope. Awesome. So I did a couple missions and they get updated correctly. What's tea time? I don't even remember what tea time is. I don't even remember that. This one gonna work. Grind. Some of the tea time. Grind, baby! This is because I was playing the new Skate game a lot. And time like that, yeah, maybe. So awesome. So we're gonna be creating new missions. So we have this mission right here. As I said, this jumping. If you guys have any ideas for missions, so it's like basically things you can collide with or things that you can do in general, you know, like, so what's sick, Chan? How you been, man? I haven't seen you in forever. We haven't talked in a while. I think I'm gonna, cause I've been having trouble focusing on the game. Like I sit down and I work and I don't feel like I get a lot done. So I think I'm gonna start streaming every day to force myself to not get distracted and do other things. But yeah, if you guys have any ideas, so for example, let's see. I think the game is really at a good point in everything. Now it's just about creating content and fixing bugs, pretty much. Let's see if that one works now. So why doesn't it work? Mission, it has no name. The echo. Basically, this is the demo, right? And there's like, you go around the museum and you have a list of things that you can do. I need the better flow for that, but there's a lot of little missions that you do basically. So, but the goal is to complete the missions in the museum and keep going. I want it to be kind of like open world-ish. Oh, there, the mission is missing. Okay. I want it to be open world, but let's see if this mission works now. I wanna, it's like, you need to kind of hard to do. You can do it the easy way, just like pushing stuff. Yeah, I changed, there's some parkour to it, but it's not gonna be like getting over it. I just, it just wasn't working. The idea of making it getting over it ish, there just wasn't enough to it. So I think I just feel like it ruined the comedy of it a bit. Okay, enter the museum legally. So there we go. So now it's more like discover stuff and do it, but also let's say there will be some parkour. So for instance, like, so there's a mission with a ketchup bottle up there. If you want to knock it down, you need to do some parkour. So you need to kind of like, you need to explore the level and the geometry of it and go around like this and like, whoa, kind of like, you know, so there is parts of it. Doronko Wonko, I don't know. Now, I don't know, but the goal would be to get up there and you hit the ketchup bottle and it falls. Just like, let's say, this guy right here will fall. Okay, that mission doesn't work, but you know, this is what, so there's parkour there, you know, there's like little things. I played a game recently called Time Flies. I mentioned it on the stream a little bit earlier today, and there's stuff related to it in there. So if you see anything in the game that you're like, that should be a mission. So for example, I think that these water things, you should get them out of the area or knock them down. And if you knock them all down, you get a mission called like Safety Last or something like that. Oh yeah, okay, so I can't really show it right now. But here, this should not be here. I just put it there because eventually I'm gonna make something out of it. I think it should go here maybe. I'm gonna put it here and then come up with a mission. So here you can, yeah, that's not gonna work, right? Okay. You can climb it and go here, and it brings you to another area when you go through, but that broke also. So basically this is like the level. You go through all of this, and there's a bunch of different missions to do. Let me look up Doronko Wonko. That sounds like Japanese porn. Oh, that's awesome. Is it good? Wow, okay. Oh wow, it has a lot of positive reviews. That's awesome. Oh, it's free. So yeah, so now I'm just trying to figure out ideas for missions. You 100%ed it. Okay, so the game, maybe you'll like the game Time Flies. Look it up. Time Flies. It's a black and white game. It's pretty cool. Okay, so awesome, that works. We have the missions. So now I just need to make this one right here also. So basically, if the player collides here, they get the mission complete. I wonder if there's something to do. Yeah. Yeah, so I have some stuff like that where it's like you'll pick up paint and you'll be able to paint a thing. That really. I'm just thinking, what else can the player do here that could be fun and easy, you know? There's something with the trash can. There's already a mission with the... There's already... Why does it complete this mission though? I don't really quite... Why it does... Ventic... Overlap. Or overlap. Set overlap. The true by default now. It's yeah. I know what you mean. I think I'm looking more into like Untitled Goose Game and a mix, but with platforming basically. Yeah, I had students who worked at Escape Games as well. So I'm trying to think of ideas of like that the player do. Component hit. I'm just gonna complete mission. Unlocking rooms. Yeah, right now I have it as an open world because I feel like it didn't make sense for a sausage to like... I didn't feel like it made sense for a sausage to have like you know, keys and stuff like that. I didn't feel like it made sense, and also like I felt like it went against the idea of exploring a museum, and I like the idea of the player being able to kind of like have fun in the space. But I understand what you mean. Like, I think there needs to be sort of like a progression thing. So that's why I had this door here. You know, like little things. I want the player to be encouraged to really like... So for instance, let's say if I do this, I think this will work. So you see there, the player doesn't know what those missions are. I think that'll give them an incentive to sort of explore the space and be like, hey, does this do something? Does this do something? So like, I think there's more to it than just like... Let's say like this. I have it flexible like this because maybe yeah, so I have an idea like that, like where it was like here you would push this and it would break the window here, and then you could make it onto this, but it couldn't quite in level design wise. But stuff like that is as a key, as a door. It's like you interact with something that seems interactable, and then it gives you access to other things. So this, for example, if you push it, it breaks the glass, and then as it falls here, it gives you a little bit more height. So with that height, you can make it on top of other things. That's the kind of stuff that I'm thinking of really right now. Yeah. So I think that could work as a key type thing. But yeah. I think the mission, like, get these out of the... Yeah, I have one. have a swinging lamp here where you need to make it on top of it to kind of like go from one side to the other. Yeah, that. But you know, little things that I could do, for example, like having something here and that, like there's a bunch of stuff. I'm just trying to think of so that there's a little bit more density. But it's hard, you know, it's hard to like, I think I shot myself in the foot by making it a museum in a way, because the reality of it is like, to get to this, it took me a long time because there's a tension between making a space playable. Okay, so that was the problem. That's why I didn't make it a parkour thing, is because a museum is not really parkourable. So what I, and which should have been fairly obvious, is that museums are open spaces that have a lot of space between them so that people can walk around them, and that's not fun. So you see this, that's not fun for a player. There's not enough density of inputs, I guess, to do, so you would just be walking a lot. So why I made it like this is like, even if it's not always dense, it's not just find a way to climb, it's more like visit the space, which is more in tune with what a museum is actually like. So that's why I changed the type of goals that you have in the game. So that's why that decision came to be, really. But now what I'm trying to do is like find little details or things that could maybe make the player try to interact with things. So for instance, this, maybe there's something that the player needs to do here and it'll do something. Really, like, I played Time Flies yesterday and I was like, oh, this is the game that I'm trying to make, pretty much, which was crazy. Like I didn't know it was. I just thought it looked cute. But Sean, look it up. You'll see. You'll see what I'm talking about. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do right now. It's really just, find. Yeah, I have a tile minigame. This is basically a tile minigame working right now, I think. But like, what you need to do is you need to be in the circle, and then on the next circle, on all the circles, and then if you touch the ground without being inside a circle, you know, like you jump from this one to this one to this one to this one to this one, whatever. But if you miss one, it resets them all. So you just need to kind of like complete them. That's like a sub-objective that I added to the game. The little rings are like a type of mission, I guess. But I'm not sure I'm gonna keep it. This is before I had the idea of making like little silly missions. But then it's like, you know, so like the missions should be natural to the space, I think. So for example, here I'm thinking of the trash can, and I'm like, okay, what could I do with the trash can? Maybe it's like putting trash inside, you know? Make the completed puzzle self-destruct. Thinking about that, making a lot of the stuff destructible, because it's fun. Yeah, I think so. It would have been better, I think, but it's just too late. You know what I mean? I have this that destroys itself, but like I'm trying to find other ones. Maybe that's a good idea, to destroy them. My friend was like, maybe as a joke, you could just make it that everything does that thing, like the statue, because it's funny, and it's almost like the artist just made his art self-destruct all the time. But there's like little missions, like for example, making all these books fall. I don't know how fun that is, you know, but it's like maybe fun to discover. Just like to discover what the... Yeah, there's like tension also between the fidelity to what the actual museum's space feels like and like a cartoon thing, but I do think that it should just go up like in a puff of smoke or something. So like this could be like a more secret mission where it's like, why would I do this, you know? And then it's like, oh shit, okay, you made all the books fall, although it triggered before all of them did. Or like this, maybe the chair should move, you know? It's just like little, or here, I think I had a mission here somewhere where it was like, write an email or something, you know? Maybe I'm gonna add that. Deep sea mission. Now, the thing is, why doesn't this have the container? Okay, and this is ordinary and sublime. Yeah, I do think that you guys are right. Absolutely. So yeah, so like the let's just see if that worked. Verify. Huh? Why did that get completed now? Oh, I know why. Yeah, I don't want that. It's just like if it collides with anything, which I guess it's already colliding with the ground. So jump the rope. I need to make the descriptions funnier also. What was it that safety is optional. Cut the water supply. Appreciate it. I wrote something just now, which was send an email, I think. And why didn't it add itself? Or line, and it didn't add itself for some reason. Oh, okay, so there's one called receptionist, so maybe I already had one. Where is it though? Oh, it's this one? No. Oh, here. Receptionist. Why didn't this one add itself? Oh. PPC mission. Why are all of these here? Did it get added, but it's just not entering the thing? Let me see. Maybe there's too many? Why are you not adding yourself? I'm gonna add it to, let's say, forced. It enters. It's not going in. Why not? What are you saying? I mean, I think the game. I think being able to give your sausage extra movement options after reaching a milestone would really make it feel rewarding. Like portal gun instead of rainbow skirts. I'm not adding like new things to the sausage itself. It's like the controller is done. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to expand the game, but like there's a lot of options of things that I could have gone with. I just don't really want to keep like increasing the scope of the game right now. So it's gonna be just that, honestly. Why is it not? I don't get it. BBC mission. Why is it not? Yeah, like that's maybe easier to do. I just don't. I don't know. I think it's not as easy as it sounds because of the everything, and it's just like a clusterfuck to maintain all of that stuff. Like, I feel like I'm pretty set in what the controller is and how it plays, and then it's more about the level design and the objects that are around. I feel like I don't want to change what the game plays like. I want to increase the amount of things that you interact with, though. Get why this is not working, though. Is it because... make a test here. This cube. And I'm gonna add a BPC mission. Display name. And forced. Why is it not being added? So weird. There's so many weird bugs. Let me see. Why is it not being added? I don't understand why it's not adding. There's something correctly. What is there? Begin overlap. Yeah, okay, but why does this one work? This one should be pretty much. Let me see. Is it because it's... why is it adding itself? Am I adding the wrong one? Why are there multiple? Oh, that was different. Oh, that was a different thing. So now it'll work. That was a different component that I added. I don't know what I was doing. Okay. So about writing an email or something like that. So maybe one of the missions could be interacting with a Shingrori and having to replace a statue with yourself to pass a security camera check. Yeah, so I do have cameras that check stuff, but I was thinking maybe it's more like about avoiding a certain path or something like that. I'm not sure. Let me turn on the lights. Not too much light. Is the camera going crazy? It's so slow though. Camera control, default. Manage output, yes. That's better, right? Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, so like a bunch of stuff that I could be doing. But yeah, all these ideas are good. I think I have a version of them, but then the idea itself, sometimes the problem with it, I've tried stuff like that and then it breaks a lot of things, or it seems like a lot of work. And right now, honestly, I'm in a very like, I want to get to the end of this game vibe. I feel like, okay, I have all the elements, I just need to make the content, and that's what I want. I have all the systems are here, like the missions, the thingies, the like the updates, the, you know. I know how to make the game. Now I just need to finish it, basically. It's all I need to do. What happens if I finish a mission twice? Okay. I need to check that it's not done. We're gonna go into application here. Na. Okay. Does that make sense to you guys? And if break, no, get mission, and then it's like French, boom, false, completed, we do it. But if it's already completed, we don't do it. So we don't complete it. Twisted Gallery? I haven't seen. I know of a game called Twisted Tower, but not of a game called Twisted Gallery. What is it? It's funny because time flies. I played it yesterday. The second level is in a museum, and I was like, "My God, I can't. I just can't be original." If mission is completed, false. We do it. Okay. Oh. Yeah, keep going. Keep going. Got you. Okay. Basically, this random addition to the game. To what game? The rope. Okay, let me check. Okay, yeah. Seen something like this. What do you do in the game? Oh, only sound? Awesome. You see this? Yeah, gotcha. Anything else happen? Okay, it'll go crazy. Is this game or this is just like a... This is the game? This is a good reference. I'm gonna... The eye of it. Yeah, I see. Yeah, I need to sort of memeable thing as well. Looks nice. Great. Let's see the highlight. The ooh-ee-eye. Yep, of course. Interesting. So it's a horror game joke that people went That's smart. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna take a little break, getting a bit tired, and I'm gonna maybe eat something. Alright, I'm gonna go. I got some stuff that came up. I'll be back tomorrow and do some more work on the game. Thank you guys for hanging out. That was cool. I think I'm gonna keep streaming the development of the game because I think it does help me focus.